Rwandan President Paul Kagame has announced he will run for a third term in office. This follows last month's constitutional referendum, where more than 98% of Rwandans voted to allow Kagame to run again after his current 7-year term ends in 2017.
You requested me to lead the country again after 2017. Given the importance you attach to this, I can only accept. What remains is to follow normal laws and procedures when the time comes. But I do not think our aim is to have a president for life, nor is it what I would want. Sooner rather than later, this office will be transferred from one person to another in a manner that will serve a purpose, not merely set an example, whether for ourselves or for others.
Well, we're joined now in the studio by Al Jazeera's correspondent, Mohammed Adow. With nearly 100% of Rwanda's population approving this move, it hasn't come as a surprise. But why do you think Kagame is doing it?
Well, I think running for a third term is becoming the quintessential ingredient of African leadership. He's not alone. Across the continent, there are many other leaders who have run for third terms and fourth terms and fifth terms. Next door to Rwanda, Uganda, Yoweri Museveni wants to make his rule to be 35 years. In 2016 February, he's going to run again for re-election. So Kagame is just doing what many others before him have done. But what's important to see here is people saw him as a different man, somebody who had stabilized Rwanda after the genocide, a man who was seen to have some very good policies, like, for example, women empowerment. No country in Africa is like Rwanda. 50% of parliament is occupied by women. His cabinet is made up of so many people. And he was seen as different to the likes of Mugabe, Paul Biya, Teodoro Obiang and Omar al-Bashir. That he has done that has surprised many people. But Rwandans will tell you that they want to see more institutions, built, the institutions strengthened, and they want to see Kagame do just that. So the people of Rwanda really love him.
They genuinely want him to stay, even though the rest of the world, well, the West at least, is calling for him to go.
Yes, the people of Rwanda really and passionately love Kagame because of what their country has gone through, which is a very rare thing, that we've seen in Africa. 1 million people killed in 3 months. Hutus and Tutsis divided, and you can see what's happening in Burundi right now. The division between the ethnic groups in Burundi and, with Nkurunziza and what he has done running for a third term. It's a bit different, when you look at Rwanda, because it's not as if the people of Rwanda are saying, no, we don't want you, Kagame. It's, after that referendum where we saw people voting, although again, it's been organized by the government and you cannot tell, whether that 98% was true, a true reflection of the will of the people. But again, I would say a big majority of the people of Rwanda still love Kagame.
Yeah, sometimes one size doesn't fit all. Mohammed Adow, thanks very much for joining us here on set.